Yo, welcome everyone. Bitcoin is pushing even higher and people are getting extremely bullish, but unfortunately this pump right here looks like a massive trap. Let me show you. Now first you're going to see, zooming in on the 30-minute time frame, you're going to see that Bitcoin yesterday hit a very important area of support at approximately 71,400 US dollars before getting another push up, measuring from the low right here back towards the high. It really does seem like golden Fibonacci ratio was hit almost to the exact dollar accuracy, and since then Bitcoin has gotten a push towards the upside directly towards our next very important price target, which is actually a major trendline area of resistance connecting the all-time high with the lower high. That is right now why my long trade on Bitcoin and also the long trade on Ethereum are being in an even bigger profit. But also the reality is, because right now Bitcoin is trading at such an important level, I did fire a brand new short trade on XRP and also a brand new short trade on Solana. And later in the video, I'm even going to show you exactly what can potentially right now be the next very important price target you should really pay attention to if Bitcoin right here does continue higher, or ideally if we are going to start rejecting back down, maybe even in the upcoming days. But of course, the first thing that you're right now going to see, we are already trading at a major level. When we do go on the daily, major trendline area of resistance that we have been talking about for a very long time. It has right now been hit almost to the exact dollar accuracy. Now, to be completely honest with you, there is another trend line that you can right now go with, and it's going to be using the log scale. So for example, right here, we connect the all-time high with the lower high, and going right now with the log scale, you're going to see that this specific trend line is going to be slightly changed, and that is why we need to go again from the all-time high back towards the lower high, and you can right now see that our trend line area of resistance is definitely going to be slightly higher at approximately, let's just say, 77,400 US dollars. Later in the video, I am going to show you why this specific price target right here, it is still going to be a very important one. But to be honest right now, I would actually say like that, because if we go of course without the log scale, Bitcoin is right now already trading at such an important level right here. I would be extremely careful firing another long or a buying position at the area where Bitcoin is at the moment. And another reason why definitely I'm not looking to enter another long trade right here is going to be because we might be identifying a brand new pattern right here, which is going to be the rising wedge, connecting our higher highs with a diagonal area of resistance, connecting also right now our higher lows with a diagonal area of support. You can actually see that Bitcoin might be forming some kind of a rising wedge pattern. And this pattern right here, I do think it can wreck a lot of people. Why so? If Bitcoin in the upcoming hours is going to get another push up, and yes, later in the video I am going to show you exactly why potentially we might still be expecting just slightly higher targets, maybe even today, we could potentially right here get a fake out of our rising wedge pattern, get even more people bullish right here, get even more people trapped, get even more people entering brand new long or buy trades, and only after everyone is bullish, only after everyone is positioned for higher targets, then of course potentially market makers are going to reverse the price and Bitcoin might even get right here another major push down. So not only we could be expecting right here a fake out of our rising wedge pattern, but of course also if we go right now again with our trend line, people are going to get even more bullish once Bitcoin is going to be trading above the major trend line area of resistance. So again, where we are as of right now, sure, Bitcoin can continue higher, sure, we could get also maybe even a successful breakout, but the reality is, because we are trading at such an important level, no way personally I'm looking to fire another long trade. The only trades I'm right now already firing are going to be brand new short trades, and that is right now why I would really appreciate if you right now smash up the like button, because 600 likes are definitely possible. But of course also thank you for subscribing to the channel. Right now let me do share with you a bullish indication happening at the area where Bitcoin is at the moment, why potentially we are looking right here for some kind of a fake out before we might even get right here a major rejection back down. So pay attention to exactly what other people are doing in the market at the moment, and you can now see Bitcoin is clearly getting a push towards the upside. We are getting right here a brand new higher low, but the CVD indicator on the other hand, it is getting another push up. So it does look like that, yes, this, we are also getting some short positions already coming in the market at the area where we are, with an open interest going higher and higher and higher. So what does that exactly mean? It means a lot of people right now already are going with a short or a sell position very much aggressively. That is why I said to you before, potentially another push up, we get a fake out, which is then going to mean we are first of all going to wreck people that right now already fired a brand new short trade, and only of course after we wrecked the short positions, we of course also trap the long positions directly at the area of resistance, and only then we might even get right here another major push down. So again, what we are right now seeing on the order flow, lower low on the CVD indicator, it simply means selling pressure is coming in, but unfortunately it is not able to push the price much lower. Higher low on Bitcoin, lower low on the CVD, bullish divergence, bullish absorption, bullish Bitcoin indication. But also right now, what actually agrees very, very nicely and actually aligns with our bullish divergence right here is also going to be the Bitcoin liquidation heat map. Now, pay attention on the 3-day time frame where Bitcoin does have the biggest liquidations. They are not going to be below the recent lows, but actually exactly above the recent high that was formed only a few hours ago at approximately $73,500. But also right now, zooming out on the weekly time frame, you're going to see that this specific chart is showing a very similar picture. The biggest liquidations on Bitcoin are going to be just slightly higher above the recent high. Already yesterday, we hit a major liquidations cluster, but of course, if we are right now going to go even higher, even more people are going to get liquidated, the ones that are right now actually firing brand new short or sell trades. But of course, after we wreck them, after we do hit this major liquidations cluster, potentially we might be looking right here for a major push down. But also right now, zooming out even further on the 2-week time frame, this one is showing a completely different picture, and you're going to notice that the biggest liquidations when we are right now zooming out are not going to be above the recent highs, but actually exactly below the recent lows. And this right here is definitely going to be a bearish Bitcoin indication, at least right here on a higher term time frame. Locally speaking, on the 3-day and on the 1 week, we are right now still being slightly more bullish, looking ideally of course for another push up. But after we take the liquidity above the recent highs, after we get potentially some kind of a fake out, I would really be very, very careful. And let me now show you exactly what are 2 levels I'm right now paying attention to for a potential fake out on Bitcoin that might occur maybe even today or in the upcoming hours. So let me first of all remove our rising wedge pattern and also the trend line from our chart, and we are going to go with a Fibonacci retracement from the swing high back towards the swing low. I'm going to remove the golden Fibonacci ratio because in my opinion, at least at this time, is not really important, and the level that is coming up is going to be the 0.786 Fibonacci retracement level. Now, to be honest, this level by itself, it's not really anything significant, but the thing is, right now this area, it is aligning beautifully with a potential fake out of the rising wedge pattern. It is aligning beautifully with a potential fake out of the trend line right here, but also if you look like that, it is aligning beautifully with major liquidations coming in exactly above the recent highs. That is why I would definitely say pay attention to the 0.786 Fibonacci retracement level. If potentially right, the Bitcoin does get right here another push towards the upside, we hit our level right here, and make sure you are paying attention to the reaction, because the trade right here can actually be a very simple one. If we go right now higher, we start getting a rejection, closing the candle below our recent high, it is going to be a successful swing failure pattern or a liquidity grab, similarly as we already got already a few days ago when Bitcoin hit our weekly high term time frame level, aligning with the previous high. We are literally right here looking for the exact same thing. Swing failure pattern or a liquidity grab above the high, reaction, hitting the level, potentially of course us entering another brand new short or a sell trade. And that is right why if you want to trade with us, take an advantage of the free $20,000 bonus without KYC and without VPN with the second link down below in the description on BTunix exchange, because right now on BTunix we are having a brand new campaign. Trade to win 20,000 US dollars and an iPhone 17. So you register, you deposit, you're going to get a beautiful futures bonus right here. And also, the more you're going to trade, the bigger rewards you're going to get. For example, you trade 50 million in volume, you get 4,000 USDT completely for free. But also, the more you're going to trade, you could then potentially also get a brand new iPhone 17 or iPhone 17 Pro Max. But additionally, there is right now a trading volume competition. The more you trade, of course, the bigger rewards you're going to get, and the better you're going to trade, the bigger rewards you're going to get using this specific link down below in the description. No KYC and no VPN. So of course, if you are right now looking for another trade right here, I do think taking an advantage of the free bonus right here is going to be quite a smart idea. Now also, let me share with you what is going to be the first support level I'm going to be paying attention to Bitcoin if potentially right now we are already going to get some kind of a push back towards downside. Because the reality right now is, of course, we can be looking for higher targets, but also we need to pay attention to what area of support is right now going to be a very important one on the Bitcoin chart itself. And what we can right now do, remember, we have been paying attention to our horizontal range right here for a very long time. And usually, what are the most important levels in the range? Simply measuring the entire range with volume, where we are right now going to see that the point of control or the biggest volume cluster is coming in at approximately 72,200 US dollars. And trust me, this specific level is really not a random one. We go right here with our anchored view app, we anchor it exactly at the low right here of this entire rejection, and you can now see the level, the anchored view app, is coming in almost exactly at this specific area. But not only that, zooming in even further on the 15-minute time frame, you can actually see that the previous low on Bitcoin was formed almost exactly at this specific area. So I would definitely say, if we right here get another push down, this specific area is going to be the first very important level you should be paying attention to. Also because going from our low back towards the high right here and going right now with our golden Fibonacci ratio, it is coming in exactly right here. So this right here, the first level you should be aware of if Bitcoin potentially right here does get another push towards downside. But also right now, something bearish, it is already happening on many different indicators, and it's definitely going to be a major red flag. Going right now on the 4-hour time frame, you're going to see that not only the RSI indicator and the MACD indicator are right now being bearish, but also going with the money flow indicator. What are you right now going to see? All of those indicators combined are forming a bearish divergence. So what does it mean? Bitcoin is pushing higher, forming brand new higher highs, but the RSI indicator forming brand new lower highs. The MACD indicator right here, the exact same thing, getting a brand new lower high right here, but also right now the money flow, not only that is entering the overbought area once again, but of course we are still getting right here another lower high. So all of those three indicators are right now saying to us, definitely be very, very careful in the upcoming days, especially because we are getting right here a bearish divergence. We are also going to know potentially a major liquidations cluster right here is going to get hit, but also of course we could be looking right here for a major fake out of the rising wedge pattern, and also of course out of our major trend line area of resistance. But not only that, let's right now also go with our Ahler stochastic CG oscillator on the daily time frame and also on the 1 week. And you probably right now remember from our yesterday's video that I was talking about that this indicator is right now still being in the overbought area. This right here, when it's right now happening right here, it is going to be a major red flag. So I would be definitely slightly more careful on Bitcoin for the next couple of days, potentially of course taking even more profits out of our long trades on Bitcoin and also on Ethereum. And of course also because it's going to be such a major level, maybe even firing a brand new short trade, not only on Bitcoin, not only on Ethereum, but of course also on many other altcoins, for example on XRP, maybe also on Solana. So the plan on Bitcoin right now, it is staying very, very simple. We are right now trading already at a major level. If we do go higher, we know exactly what is going to be our next target. Also, we know exactly what can potentially be our next short position. Of course, again, if there is going to be a reaction back down. But of course, remember, if there is going to be no reaction right here, potentially we can be looking for even higher price targets. And the next one that I'm going to be paying attention to right here is going to be the daily level. So very, very simple. If there is a reaction, bearish indication, potential short trade. If there is no reaction, looking for our daily at approximately 75,000 US dollar area. And that is right now why, if you want to trade with us, take an advantage of the free 20,000 US dollar bonus without KYC and without VPN using the SEC link down below. Because once you register, once you deposit, you're going to get a beautiful trading bonus. But also, the more you're going to trade and the better you're going to trade, the bigger rewards you're going to get using the second link down below in the description. But also right now, thank you for smashing up the like button.